Well, let's look at this story that certainly has gripped the attention of South Africans. The death toll on the tanker explosion has risen to 18, and 9 of the deceased are Tambo Memorial Hospital staff members. The Department of Health has now allowed families to identify bodies at the Germiston mortuary. A gas tanker exploded under the bridge in Boksburg on Saturday. It was en route to Botswana from KwaZulu-Natal. Our reporter Molemo One Mothoa is on the story. Let's cross to her now. Molemo, a good morning to you. Certainly a frightening story, this. What are you hearing so far, particularly where the bodies are concerned?
Good morning, Naledi. Indeed, a very harrowing experience, for families, for the relatives of the deceased. We are now at the Germiston Forensic Pathology Service, where families are now identifying their loved ones, those that have lost their lives during that gas tanker explosion on Saturday. And the families actually have been urged to bring with them their ID documents. That's for those who are going to be viewing or identifying the deceased. And in case of children, they have to bring abridged certificates. And they actually also have been urged to bring the ID documents of the deceased. And if a person is a foreign national, the family then has to provide or produce their passport or asylum seeker certificate, and as well as getting a confirmation letter from their embassies confirming the deceased, and also to indicate as to who their remains should be handed over to. It's a very dire situation, Naledi, because as you'd recall on Sunday, when the health minister was having a briefing, saying that it's very difficult, to treat a person with burn wounds because the situation can just change, at any given moment, as compared to, a person with broken bones. And he actually, has called for, help, for the families as well, spiritually, for, in case, in cases where science cannot provide answers, for those in the religious sector to provide counseling, to provide healing, to provide prayers just to support them to expedite the healing. But we are also told that there are registered counselors inside, because we have not been allowed to go inside. We are told that there are registered counselors who are providing those who are affected with counseling. And as for now, what we know is that of the 321 patients who were at the Tambo Hospital, 42 have been discharged on Sunday. And at the moment, the hospital is still not taking any new patients. However, the department has provided a landline number where families can, call the hospital to check on the statuses of their loved ones.
Yeah. Well, Emma, let's leave it there. Thank you so much for bringing us the details of that story. 18 people now deceased as a result of that explosion in Boksburg. And you'll remember that just yesterday we brought you the story of a mother who also lost 4 of her children as a result of that explosion. We'll keep you updated, though, as those developments continue.